Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin appeared to be sending a long-distance message to the G7 leaders when his forces struck inside Kyiv. Russian missiles slammed into residential buildings and a kindergarten. ABC's Tom Sufi Burridge reports from the scene in Kyiv.
Tonight, the dramatic moment: a 7-year-old girl is rescued from the rubble. A Russian missile destroying her family apartment, killing her father. Rescue workers then fighting to free her mum, still trapped inside.
This is an active rescue and recovery operation. You can see the destruction to the roof, and this is a civilian district right in the heart of Kyiv.
Finally, rescue workers bringing out the girl's mum, injured but alive. People living next door felt the missiles come in.
I heard the first rocket, I heard the first explosion, opened my window to see what's happening, and at that moment I saw 2 more rockets coming in.
In the northeast of Ukraine, more Russian strikes on residential buildings this weekend. And Ukraine's energy agency saying this video showing a Russian missile flying over a nuclear power plant in the south. Putin ramping up attacks as President Biden meets with other G7 leaders in Germany. Meanwhile, Russia's defense minister in a provocative trip to Russian-occupied eastern Ukraine. His forces grabbing more land there after Ukrainian troops retreated from the city of Severodonetsk. Well, in Russia, WNBA superstar Brittany Griner, who's been detained since February for alleged possession of cannabis oil, is due in court in Moscow tomorrow. Secretary of State Blinken saying her release and that of another American being held in Russia, Paul Whelan, are a top priority. Tom Sufi Burridge, ABC News, Kyiv.